हेलो बच्चों, आपका स्वागत है हमारे यूट्यूब चैनल में। कल हमने शुरू किया था क्लास 11 सीबीएसई बोर्ड अकाउंटेंसी, जिसमें हमने देखा था टाइप्स ऑफ अकाउंट्स। अकाउंट्स आर क्लासिफाइड इनटू थ्री पार्ट्स. These are called personal accounts. Accounts are classified into three parts. These are called first personal accounts, and second one is called real accounts, and third one is called nominal account. So these are the three types of account: personal, real, and nominal. Among these three types of account, first personal account, इसके लिए रूल क्या था? रिसीवर डेबिट and giver credit. For real account से what comes in the business debit and what goes out from business credit. And nominal account से expenses और losses debit, incomes or gains credit. So these are the three types of account and their rules. Receiver, debit, giver, credit for personal account. Real account say what are the things comes in the business debit and what are the things goes out from business credit. And nominal account say all expenses and losses debit and all incomes and gains credit. But receiver means the person to whom we given anything. Given anything is called receiver. Giver means the person from whom we received anything is called giver. तो जिस पर्सन को कुछ देते हैं वो रिसीवर है, जिससे लेते हैं वो गिवर है. इसमें जो गुड्स, जो थिंग्स, the things whatever comes in business, जो चीज बिजनेस में आती है उसको डेबिट, जो चीज बिजनेस से जाती है उसको क्रेडिट करते हैं. और इसमें ऑल एक्सपेंसेस एंड लॉसेस डेबिट, जैसे सैलरी पेड, रेंट पेड, वेजेस पेड एटसेट्रा. इनकम मींस रेंट रिसीव्ड, डिस्काउंट रिसीव्ड, कमीशन रिसीव्ड एटसेट्रा क्रेडिट. तो दीज आर द रूल्स फॉर अकाउंट. Receiver debit, giver credit, what comes in debit, what goes out credit, expenses debit, incomes credit. All these three types of account in short in one word we can say P&R, personal, nominal and real account. And rules for debit: personal account से receiver debit, nominal account से expense debit and real account से comes in debit. Credit, this is say giver credit, this is say incomes credit, and this is say goes out credit. So these are the rules for personal, nominal and real. Receiver debit, expense debit, comes in debit, or this is for credit, giver credit, incomes credit and goes out credit. So this is the all three types of account: personal, nominal and real. Now one more rule for recording debit and credit. This rule is a American approach. The rules for debit and credit depend upon the nature of account. For this purpose, the accounts are classified into 5 major categories. These are called first assets, second liabilities, third capital, fourth revenue or incomes, fifth losses or expenses. So on the basis of these 5 types, 5 categories of accounts, we can also record debit and credit. So this is called American approach or modern rules for debit and credit. Assets, liabilities, capital, revenue or incomes, losses or expenses. All the accountancy are depend only on these 5 categories of account. If we know these 5 categories: assets, liabilities, capital, revenue, expenses or losses, then we can very easily understood everything in the account, because all the accountancy from beginning to the end is based only on these things: assets, liabilities, capital, revenue, expenses, etc. Now the American approach say increase in assets increase in assets debit, decrease in assets credit. Increase in assets debit, decrease in assets credit means अगर एसेट बढ़ती है तो उसको डेबिट करते हैं, अगर एसेट घटती है तो उसको क्रेडिट करते हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल, sold goods for cash rupees 5,000. Which assets? Sold motor car for cash rupees 5,000. So which assets increased? Cash. Which asset decreased? Motor car. Cash increased, so cash debit. Motor car decreased, so motor car credit. But before knowing these rules, increase in assets debit, decrease in assets credit. Second, increase in liabilities credit, decrease in liabilities debit. Increase in capital credit, decrease in capital debit. Increase in income credit, decrease in income debit. Increase in expenses debit, decrease in expenses credit. So this is the modern rule of recording debit and credit, or this is the American approach for recording debit and credit in the books of account. So first of all, we know what is assets, what is liabilities, what is capital, what is income, and what is expense. If we know these 5 things, that means we can very easily solve anything in accounts, and all the journal entry is very simple to solve. There is no problem arise if we know these 5 things in the account at the beginning. This is assets, liabilities, capital, income, expenses, etc. First of all, we know about what is assets. Assets, these are the material things or property of a business enterprise, including the amount due from others, or anything which is called the property of the business. That thing are called asset, that is land, building, plant, machinery, furniture, goodwill, patent, copyright, trademark, etc. So all those things, they are called the assets of the business, or anything which is called the property of a business enterprise, including the amount due from others, is called asset. That is land, building, plant, machinery, furniture, stock, debtors, cash, etc. Or anything which enable a business enterprise to get cash or benefit in future is an assets. That is land, building, machinery, furniture, stock, debtors, etc. All these things are included in the asset. So these are the material things or property of a business enterprise. The material things or property of a business enterprise is called assets. Assets include land, building, plant, machinery, furniture, stock, debtors, cash, etc. are called the assets of the business. And rules, the modern rules for debit and credit, or American approach of debit and credit, say increase in assets debit, decrease in assets credit. अगर assets इंक्रीज होती है मतलब एसेट्स बढ़ती है तो उसको प्लस मतलब डेबिट करते हैं, और अगर एसेट डिक्रीज होती है मतलब माइनस होती है तो उसको क्रेडिट करते हैं. इंक्रीज इन एसेट डेबिट और डिक्रीज इन एसेट्स क्रेडिट. फॉर एग्जांपल, परचेज्ड machine for cash rupees 9,000. तो which assets increase और which asset decrease? मशीन परचेज किए तो मशीन इंक्रीज, कैश हमारे पास से गया, कैश डिक्रीज. इंक्रीज इन मशीन, तो मशीन एसेट्स, इंक्रीज इन एसेट्स डेबिट, तो मशीन डेबिट, कैश गोज आउट, कैश डिक्रीज, तो कैश विल बी क्रेडिट. तो इंक्रीज इन एसेट्स मींस मशीन इंक्रीज तो मशीन डेबिट, कैश डिक्रीज तो कैश क्रेडिट. नेक्स्ट एग्जांपल, सोल्ड बिल्डिंग फॉर कैश रुपीज 2,000. तो विच एसेट्स इंक्रीज्ड? सोल्ड किए कैश में तो कैश कम्स इन, कैश इंक्रीज सो इट इज डेबिट। कैश आ रहा हमारे पास, कैश बढ़ रहा हमारे पास, कैश को डेबिट करेंगे। बिल्डिंग गोज आउट, बिल्डिंग घट रही है हमारे पास से, तो बिल्डिंग को क्रेडिट करेंगे। तो द एसेट्स which is increased will be debit, the asset which is decreased will be credit. This is the first rule of American approach, increase in assets debit और decrease in assets credit। जो assets बढ़ती है उसको प्लस करते हैं और जो assets घटती है उसको माइनस करते हैं। बिल्डिंग सोल्ड किए तो कैश आया, बिल्डिंग गया, कैश हमारे पास बढ़ रहा है, बिल्डिंग हमारे पास से घट रही है, तो कैश को डेबिट करेंगे, बिल्डिंग को क्रेडिट करेंगे। Second, liabilities. Liabilities refers the amount which is payable by a firm to the outsider. जो अमाउंट एक फर्म को आउटसाइडर को पे करना है, that amount is called liabilities. Liabilities को हम दो पार्ट में डिवाइड करते हैं, long term liabilities और short term liabilities. Long term liabilities means the liabilities which are paid by a firm in more than one accounting period. Yeah, the liabilities which are paid by a firm in more than 1 year is called long-term liabilities. And short-term liabilities mean the liabilities which are paid by a firm within one accounting period are called short-term liabilities. In the long-term liabilities we include long-term loans and debentures, and in the short-term liabilities we include creditors, bills payable, bank overdraft, etc. So liabilities means the amount which is payable by a firm to the outside person or firm is called liability. Yeah, the amount which is payable by a firm to the outsiders are called liabilities. Liabilities is classified into two parts, long term liabilities and second one is called short term liabilities. Long term liabilities means the liabilities which is paid by a firm in more than one accounting period are called long term liabilities, that is long term loan, debenture, etc. And short term liabilities means the liabilities which is paid by a firm within one accounting period are known as short term liabilities. Short term liabilities are also called current liabilities. In the current liabilities we include creditors, bills payable, bank overdraft, etc. The second rule of American approach is first, increase in assets debit, decrease in assets credit. Second approach, increase in liabilities credit, decrease in liabilities debit. मतलब लाइबिलिटीज बढ़ती है तो उसको क्रेडिट करते हैं, लाइबिलिटीज घटती है तो उसको डेबिट करते हैं। फॉर एग्जांपल, परचेज्ड furniture on credit ₹9,000। फर्नीचर को 9,000 में क्रेडिट में खरीदा। फर्नीचर इज एसेट्स, इट इज इंक्रीज इन एसेट्स, डेबिट क्रेडिट में कर दें, दैट इज कॉल्ड क्रेडिटर। मींस लायबिलिटीज इंक्रीज इन लायबिलिटीज क्रेडिट। So furniture purchased on credit, furniture will be debit because it is asset, it is increase, and liability will also increase. Increase in liability is credit. That means furniture account debit to creditors credit. So this is the second rule. Increase in liabilities credit, decrease in liabilities debit. Third, increase in capital credit, decrease in capital debit. This is the third rule. Increase in capital credit, decrease in capital debit. कैपिटल अगर बढ़ेगा तो डेबिट करेंगे, कैपिटल घटेगी तो इंक्रीज इन कैपिटल क्रेडिट, डिक्रीज इन कैपिटल डेबिट। कैपिटल इंक्रीज होगी तो क्रेडिट करेंगे, कैपिटल डिक्रीज होगी तो डेबिट करेंगे। फॉर एग्जांपल, started business with cash, रुपीज 10,000। बिजनेस स्टार्ट किए 10,000 रुपीज से। विच एसेट्स इंक्रीज? कैश, एंड इट इज कॉल्ड कैपिटल। कैश इंक्रीज तो कैश डेबिट, capital increase, capital credit. Increase in assets, debit, increase in capital credit. Now, first of all, what is capital? Capital means the amount which is invested by the owner of the business in the business. The amount which is invested by the owner of the business in the business at the time of starting the business. Capital means the amount which is invested by the owner of the business, or the cash or goods which is invested, the cash or asset which is invested by the owner of the business in the business at the time of starting the business is called capital. मतलब बिजनेस को स्टार्ट करते समय जो भी मनी बिजनेस का ओनर बिजनेस में इन्वेस्ट करता है इन द फॉर्म ऑफ कैश और इन द फॉर्म ऑफ एसेट्स इज कॉल्ड कैपिटल. तो बिजनेस को स्टार्ट करते समय ओनर जो भी अमाउंट बिजनेस में इन्वेस्ट करता है दैट अमाउंट इज कॉल्ड कैपिटल. Rule for debit and credit for capital: increase in capital credit, decrease in capital debit. Fourth rule, that is increase in incomes credit, decrease in incomes, increase in incomes credit, decrease in incomes, increase in incomes credit, decrease in incomes debit. अगर इनकम बढ़ती है तो उसको क्रेडिट करते हैं और अगर इनकम घटती है तो उसको डेबिट करते हैं. Now what is income? Because we are saying increase in income credit, decrease in income debit. So first of all we know about income. Income is different from revenue. Amount received from the sale of goods is called revenue, and the cost of goods of sold is called expense. Surplus of revenue over expenses is called income. Income is equal to revenue minus expenses. Or income means rent received, discount received, commission received, etc. These are also called incomes. And rules of American approach or modern rules is increase in income credit, decrease in income debit. For example, if they received rent received rupees 1000. So rent is income, it is increased, so it is credit. Cash rupees 1000 means cash received. Cash comes in, cash debit. Yes, cash is assets, assets increase, so cash is debit and rent is credit. Because rent received means rent is increased, income is increased, increase in income credit, and cash is increased, cash is assets, increase in assets debit means cash debit, rent credit. And last rule for American approach is increase in expense, increase in expense debit, decrease in expense credit. Now first of all we know what is expense, because we are saying increase in expense debit, decrease in expense credit. The expense is the cost of things or services for the purpose of generating revenue is called expense. It decreases capital. Expenses include cost of goods sold, amount paid for rent, salary, wages, etc. तो जो भी एक्सपेंस हम करते हैं, जो भी सर्विस एक्वायर करने के लिए फॉर द एक्वायरिंग ऑफ सर्विस, एक्सपेंस इज द कॉस्ट ऑफ यूज ऑफ थिंग्स और सर्विसेज इज कॉल्ड एक्सपेंसेस. दैट इज रेंट पेड, सैलरी पेड, वेजेस पेड, कमीशन पेड, एटसेट्रा. फॉर एग्जांपल, दिस इज सपोज रेंट पेड rupees 1000. So first of all we know this is rent paid, this is expense, cash, this is assets. Rent paid किए तो expense increase, so it is debit. Cash asset से cash जा रहा है, cash decrease, so it is credit. And according to the rule, expense increase in expense debit, cash assets, cash decrease, so it is credit means rent debit and cash credit. So these are the 5 modern rules of debit and credit. These rules are as follow in short. First, assets. Assets means anything which is called the property of business, including the amount due from others, is called assets. And rule for debit and credit: increase in assets debit, decrease in assets credit. This is the first rule of American approach. Increase in assets debit. अगर assets plus होती है तो debit करते हैं, अगर assets minus होती है तो credit करते हैं. Second rules, liability. Liability refers the amount which is payable by a firm to the outside person or outside firm is called liability. Increase in liability is credit, decrease in liability is debit. This is the second rule. First rule, increase in assets debit, decrease in assets credit. Second rule, increase in liabilities credit, decrease in liabilities debit. Third, capital. Increase in capital credit, decrease in capital, increase in capital credit, decrease in capital debit. Capital means the amount which is invested by the owner of the business in the business at the time of starting the business or at any time. So the amount which is invested by the owner in the business, that amount is called capital. Increase in capital credit, decrease in capital debit. Next, fourth, expenses. Increase in expenses debit, decrease in expenses credit. Expense is the cost of acquiring things or services is called expenses. Increase in expense debit, decrease in expense credit. And last one is income. Incomes means rent received, discount received, commission received is called income. Income is the excess of revenue over expense. Income is equal to revenue minus expense. Increase in income credit and decrease in income debit. So these are the 5 modern rules of debit and credit. In short, these are as follow: assets plus debit, assets minus credit; liabilities plus credit, liabilities minus debit; capital plus credit, capital minus debit; expense plus debit, expense minus credit; and last one is income plus credit, income minus debit. So there are 2 rules for recording debit and credit in the books of accounts. First approach on the basis of types of accounts. So on the basis of types of accounts, accounts are classified into 2 parts. First, personal accounts, and second one is called impersonal account. And further, impersonal account is further classified into 2 parts. These are called first real account and second one is called nominal account. So we can record debit and credit on the basis of this personal account. Impersonal account, it is classified into 2 parts, reals and nominal. Personal account say receiver debit, giver credit. Real account say what comes in debit and what are the things goes out from business credit. And nominal account say all expenses or losses are debit and all incomes and gains credit. All incomes and gains credit. This is the first traditional approach or rules of account on the basis of types of account, personal and impersonal. Second, modern approach or accounting equation approach. This approach say assets increase debit, asset decrease credit, liabilities increase credit, liabilities decrease debit. Expense increase debit, expense decrease credit. Incomes increase credit, income decrease debit. And last, capital increase credit and capital decrease credit. So these are the types of account for recording debit or credit or rules for recording debit and credit on the basis of American approach. ये तो अभी तक हमने 2 दिन में केवल ये दिखा कि किसको डेबिट करते हैं और किसको क्रेडिट करते हैं. एसेट्स और लायबिलिटी, एक्सपेंस, इनकम और कैपिटल के बेसिस पे डेबिट और क्रेडिट, और दूसरा ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ टाइप्स ऑफ अकाउंट डेबिट एंड क्रेडिट। चाहे किसी भी वे से हम लोग कर सकते हैं, चाहे इससे करें चाहे इससे करें, जिससे जिसको समझ में आए। अब क्वेश्चन को करने के पहले मान लो ये है फर्स्ट 5 एग्जांपल्स वी आर सॉल्व फॉर पर्सनल अकाउंट। पर्सनल अकाउंट मीन्स the accounts which are related with company, firm, organization and human beings are called personal accounts. Rule for personal account say receiver debit and giver credit. Debit in short we write DR and credit को शॉर्ट में क्या रिकॉर्ड करते हैं CR। अब कैसे, how डेबिट एंड हाउ क्रेडिट, कैसे डेबिट और कैसे क्रेडिट होता है, दिस थिंग इज डन बाय अस ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ दिस एग्जांपल्स। फर्स्ट एग्जांपल, सपोज फर्स्ट एग्जांपल ₹5,000 given to Ashok। second, ₹3,000 received from Pawan। ₹7,000 given to Anil। ₹2,000 received from अजय। ये एग्जाम्पल है। अब इसमें फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी नो हु इज रिसीवर एंड हु इज गिवर। रिसीवर का मतलब कल हमने बताया था कि द पर्सन टू हुम वी गिवन एनीथिंग, टू हुम वी गिवन एनीथिंग फ्रॉम बिजनेस, एनीथिंग फ्रॉम बिजनेस। जिस पर्सन को हम बिजनेस से कुछ भी देते हैं उसको क्या करते हैं, रिसीवर करते हैं। जैसे 5,000 गिवन टू अशोक, 5,000 रुपये अशोक को दिए, तो दिए तो गिवर नहीं हुआ, हम अशोक को बिजनेस से 5,000 रुपया दे रहे हैं, इसका मतलब अशोक कौन हुआ, रिसीवर, और रिसीवर को क्या करते हैं, डेबिट। तो इसको सॉल्व करने के लिए हम लोग क्या लिखेंगे, अशोक डेबिट, why? Because Ashok is the receiver। फिर एक और ₹3,000 received from Pawan। गिवर मतलब द पर्सन फ्रॉम whom we received anything in the business, जिस पर्सन से हम बिजनेस में कुछ भी रिसीव करते हैं उसको गिवर कहते हैं। 3,000 हम पवन से रिसीव कर रहे हैं, मतलब पवन हमको 3,000 रुपया देगा। हम अगर दिए वो रिसीवर है, अगर हम उससे लिए वो गिवर से। पवन से अगर हमको 3,000 रुपया मिला तो पवन हमको 3,000 रुपया दे रहा है, तो पवन क्या होगा, क्रेडिट। तो द पर्सन फ्रॉम होम वी रिसीव्ड एनीथिंग, अगर रिसीव्ड किए उससे, दैट इज कॉल्ड गिवर, और गिवर विल बी क्रेडिट। अगर उसको दिए, द पर्सन टू होम वी गिवन एनीथिंग, अशोक को दिए तो ये रिसीवर है, और इसको क्या करते हैं, रिसीवर, या इसको हमने दिया गिवन, जिसको देते हैं वो रिसीवर, और रिसीवर को क्या करते हैं, डेबिट। रिसीव जिससे करते हैं वो गिवर होता है, और गिवर को क्या करते हैं, क्रेडिट करते हैं। तो द पर्सन फ्रॉम whom we received anything it's called giver, and giver will be credit, and the person to whom we given anything is called receiver, and receiver will be debit। तो किसी भी क्वेश्चन को करने के पहले फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल we know in case of personal account who is receiver or who is giver। very simple, in one words we can say to whom we given anything, given anything is receiver, and giver means the person from whom we received anything is called giver, and giver will be credit, and receiver will be debit. तो ये थर्ड एग्जांपल अब है ₹7,000 गिवन टू अनिल। देखो गिवन आ गया, जिसको देंगे वो रिसीवर, अनिल को दिया, अनिल रिसीवर है, सो अनिल को क्या करेंगे, अनिल डेबिट। एंड लास्ट वन एग्जांपल ₹2,000 रिसीव फ्रॉम अजय, रिसीव किए, जिससे रिसीव करते हैं दैट पर्सन इज कॉल्ड गिवर एंड गिवर विल बी क्रेडिट, अजय इज द गिवर सो अजय विल बी क्रेडिट। So this is the rule for debit and credit in case of personal account. Receiver debit, giver credit. Receiver means the person to whom we given anything, and giver means the person from whom they received anything. And second rule, impersonal account. We know impersonal account are those accounts which are not related with the person. And impersonal account is further classified into two parts. This is called first real accounts and second one is called nominal accounts. So there are two types of impersonal accounts. These are called real accounts and nominal account. Now first real account. Real account means the account which are related with assets or property of the business are called real account. So the account which are generally concerned with assets of the business is called real account. Assets means anything which is called the property of the business enterprise, including the amount due from others, is called an assets, and the account which is related with assets of the business is called real account. And the rule for real account say what are the things or property comes in the business that will be debit, and what are the things goes out from business that will be credit. So the things which is comes in the business debit, and the things which is goes out from business क्रेडिट। जो चीज बिजनेस में आती है उसको डेबिट, और जो चीज बिजनेस से जाती है उसको क्रेडिट करते हैं। फॉर एग्जांपल सोल्ड मोटर कार फॉर ₹10,000, मोटर कार को 10,000 रुपए में बेचे। अब इसमें ये देखना है कि व्हाट आर द थिंग्स कम्स इन द बिजनेस, या व्हाट आर द प्रॉपर्टी कम्स इन द बिजनेस, व्हाट आर द एसेट्स कम्स इन द बिजनेस, एंड व्हाट आर द एसेट्स गोज आउट फ्रॉम बिजनेस। मोटर कार को सोल्ड किए, मोटर कार हमारे पास से जा रही है, और उसके बदले में हमको एक्सचेंज के बदले में क्या मिल रहा है, ₹10,000। इन द अकाउंटिंग टर्म्स रुपीस इज कॉल्ड कैश। सो कैश comes in the business, so cash will be debit, and motor car goes out from the business, so it will be credit. Next, purchased building for cash, ₹50,000। बिल्डिंग को 50,000 में हमने क्या किया, परचेज किया, बॉट किया। बिल्डिंग परचेज, then what comes in the business, building. What goes out from the business, that is cash, ₹50,000. Rupees is called in accounting terms cash. Building comes in the business, so building will be debit, and cash goes out from the business, so cash will be credit. And next rule, that is nominal account. Nominal account are those accounts which are related with expenses or losses. The accounts which are related with expenses or losses, or incomes or gains. The account which are concerned with expenses or losses, incomes or gains are called nominal account. And rule for debit and credit for nominal account: all expenses and losses debit, and all incomes and gains credit. Expenses means cost of acquiring things or services, it's called expenses, that is salary paid, rent paid, wages paid, etc. Income means cash, discount received, commission received, salary received, etc. All expenses and losses will be debit, and all incomes or gains will be credit. For example, rent paid ₹5,000. So rent paid ₹5,000 in the form of rent. We paid, not rent paid, in the form of rent we paid ₹5,000. Rent paid, this is the cost of acquiring things or service. This is the cost of acquiring service. That is why rent is expense, and expense will be debit in the form of rent. Rent will be debit, and in the form of rent we paid cash. Cash goes out, so it is credit. So in the form of rent we paid cash. Rent is not goes out because rent cannot be paid. This is the service. Service cannot be paid. Service paid in the form of money, that is called cash. So rent paid, so rent will be debit and cash goes out, so it is credit. Next, wages paid. Wages is the cost of acquiring service, so wages will be debit, and in the form of wages we paid rupees 5,000, so it is credit. So this is the rule for debit and credit. Wages expense, it is debit. In the form of wages we paid cash, so cash will be credit. Next, incomes. All incomes are credit. Income is the excess of revenue over expense. All incomes and gains are always credit. Income means rent received, discount received, commission received, salary received, etc. Suppose rent received. So rent is received. अगर paid की, then it is expense. If we receive rent, this is the income. Rent received 5,000. So rent will not be received. It is the service. In the form of rent we received rupees 5,000. So cash, rupees 5,000 is called cash, and rent is income. Cash comes in, so cash debit, and rent is the income, so it is credit. Rent will be credit. So this is the rule for recording debit and credit on the basis of traditional approach, and वही कल में और देखा था on the basis of accounting equation approach. Increase in asset debit, decrease in assets credit, increase in liabilities credit, decrease in liabilities debit, increase in capital credit, decrease in capital debit, increase in expense debit, decrease in expense credit, increase in income credit, decrease in income debit. So these are the two approaches for recording debit and credit: traditional approach or modern approach. Traditional approach based on the types of account, and modern approach is based on assets, liability, expense, income and capital. And in the books of account, all these things are understood very easily if we know these rules of debit and credit. आज के लिए इतना ही. फिर कल हम लोग इसके आगे देखेंगे कि कैसे हम लोग डेबिट और क्रेडिट को रिकॉर्ड करते हैं. तो हमने खाली देखा कि कैसे डेबिट और क्रेडिट रिकॉर्ड करते हैं. आप सभी से रिक्वेस्ट है कि आप हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें, लाइक करें और शेयर करें. अगर आपको हमारा वीडियो पसंद आ रहा है तो हम आगे भी इसी तरह के और वीडियो आपके लिए डालते रहेंगे. थैंक यू फॉर टुडे.